these next problems, I want you to try them with me. So grab out your whiteboard marker and let's go ahead and get started. We are going to do 83 divided by 5. First thing, start off with that box for your 2 digits. But remember that we set it up just a tiny bit different. At the top, we're going to have it ready for our different place values. So we'll put a line and a 0 plus our ones place. Then our 5 will go on this side. Now remember, we're trying to figure out 5 times something gives us 83. So our 83 is going to go on the inside. If you need to, pause the video and write out your multiplication facts. Or if you have a multiplication chart, or if you'd rather just think about your times tables in your head. Whatever works best for you. Now let's look in that first box. We have 83, but remember, what place value are we starting in? The tens place. So go ahead and underline that 8 because it is in the tens place. And right now that's the only one we're going to worry about. So we're going to see what's the closest we can get to 8 without going over. Or how many groups of 5 can we make with our 8? So we could make 1 group. Because if I went to 10, that would be bigger than 8. So my 1 is going to go up top. Because that's how many groups I could have. Then, just like area model, we're going to multiply on the outside. So 10 times 5 equals 50. Then let's go ahead and subtract. Because we know it's the opposite of what we did for multiplication. 3 minus 0 is 3. 8 minus 5 is 3. So that leaves us over with 33. That's our remainder at the moment. But I could get even closer to 5, so we're going to bring it up and into our next box. Now we're going to do the same process we did before. What place value are we in? The ones place. But we have remainders left over from our tens, so we have to bring those over too. Then we're going to see what's the closest we can get to 33 without going over. Well, I see that would be 30. I got 30 by going 5 times 6. Make sure you write your 6 on top. Lots of times students get the numbers inside right, but then they forget to write their numbers outside. But those are the most important because that's what's going to help us see our answer. Next, let's subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So 3 would be our remainder. Is 3 smaller than 5? Yes, it is, so we know that we solved that pretty much correctly. Then we're going to bring our remainder up and figure out what our total is. Well, remember, you just look at this top number. 10 plus 6 would be 16 with a remainder of 3. Let's go ahead and erase that and let's try another one together. We're going to do 98 divided by 7. First, make sure that you draw your area model boxes with 2 boxes in it because this is a 2-digit number. Then we're going to set up our place values. We have our tens place and the ones place. Then our 7 will go on the side. 98 goes on the inside. And I'm going to write my multiplication facts on the side or look at my multiplication chart or do it in my head. Well, first off, we need to remember what place value we are in. Because if I look over here, it doesn't go all the way to 98. It only goes to 64. so I need to get the closest I can. So I'm going to start in the tens place and take it one piece at a time. What's the closest we can get to 9 without going over? Yeah, it's 7. We got that by going 7 times 1, because we only skip counted 1 time. So our 1 goes on top. But remember, this is a tens place, so that 1 isn't worth just 1, it's worth 10. Then we'll multiply on the outside. 10 times 7 is 70. Then we'll subtract. 8 minus 0 is 8. 9 minus 7 is 2. Then we're going to take our remainder and bring it up into our next place value. Now what place value are we in? We are in the ones place. But we cannot forget our remainder left over from our tens. What's the closest we could get to 28 without going over? Oh, we could get to exactly 28. Perfect. So I would put 28 there. We skip counted 1, 2, 3, 4 times, or did 4 times 7 to get 28. When I subtract those, 28 minus 28 is 0. Do we have anything left over? No, we have no remainder, so there's no remainder that needs to be brought up. Instead, because sometimes it's nice to be lazy, so we don't even have to write a remainder of 0. It wouldn't be wrong, but it's nice to be lazy and not have to write that. So we're just going to rewrite our answer right here. 10 plus 4 is 14. And since we have a remainder of 0, we don't even need to write it. We would just circle 14 as our answer. Let's erase that. Let's try another one. We have 41 divided by 4. Same thing, draw your box with 2 boxes in it. Then we'll set up our place values. So we have our tens place, our ones place, our 4 on the side, and our 41 in that first box. If you need to, write down your multiplication facts or do it how you choose to do it. Then we're going to start off in the tens place. Just remember, this is a 10, so we're only going to look at the tens place. What's the closest we could get to 4 without going over? Well, that would be 4. We did 4 times 1 to get that. But remember, this 1 is not worth just 1 because it's in the tens place, so it's actually worth 10. 10 times 4 is 40. Then we'll subtract those. 1 minus 0 is 1. 4 minus 4 is 4. Then we're going to bring up our remainder into our ones place. We're in the ones place, so let's look at our ones place. What's the closest we can get to 1 without going over? Oh, I don't even see a 1 on here because the lowest one I see is 4. But remember, that's 4 times 1. We could go 4 times 0 gives us 0. That's the closest we can get without going over because we can't have more than that. So it's like we had 1 cookie or 1 marker. We're going to divide it between 4 people. We can't do that. So we would have 0. Well, 0 times 4 gives us 0. When we subtract those, we will still have a remainder of 1. And we're going to bring our remainder on up. So our final answer would be 10 with a remainder of 1, because we have a 1 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place, giving us 10 with a remainder of 1. Let's erase that. Let's try one more together. We have 73 divided by 2. Same thing, set up your box. Make sure there's 2 spots for your digits. Set up your place values. Write your 2 on the side. Your 73 in that first box. And if you need to, your multiplication facts on the side. Now, what place value do we start in? the tens place. So we're going to underline our digit that is in the tens place, which would be our 7. Then we're going to see what's the closest we can get to 7 without going over. Well, I see 6 being the closest we can get without going over. I skip counted 3 times to get there, or I went 3 times 2. But remember, we're in the tens place, so we need to do 30 times 2. I know 3 times 2 is 6, plus a 0 gives me 60. Then I will subtract those numbers. 3 minus 0 is 3. 7 minus 6 is 1. What do we do with our remainder? Yeah, we're going to bring it up into our next box. Then we're going to repeat the exact same process we just did. We are in the ones place, but we have remainder left over from our 10 that we can't forget about. Now we're going to see what's the closest we can get to 13 without going over. I see 12 is the closest I can get to 13 without going over. I got that by going 2 times 6, or skip counting 6 times. Then let's subtract. 13 minus 12 gives you 1. What do we do with her remainders? Yep, we're going to bring them on up. We find our answer by going right here, 30 plus 6, which would give us 36.